Hello and thanks for joining us live here on EA TV. And joining me, Guy Mowbray, for commentary is the midfielder turned expert analyst Stuart Robson. And on the way is a squad battles encounter, always something to savour. What can we expect from the game then?
The best coach I played under would always tell us before kick-off, earn the right to play. If you can win your individual battles, outrun your opponent, eventually you'll get the space to show your ability. I'm sure that's being echoed by the coaches here today.
He's hit that well! Oh, yes! As clean a strike as you'll ever see. What a goal! So it's 1-0 as the game restarts. David Beckham. Beckham! Very well kept out, alert and ready. It's played in now. It's away, not far enough. And that will do it. Lots of good play, but no Olé. Goes for goal! Oh, it looked like it was all the way in, but they'll have to settle for a corner. It's been delivered. Having a try. Oh, what a stop. Dealt with that superbly. This could get interesting. Well, speculative effort. Timely block. Here's the shot. And there's the second. They're absolutely flying out of the gate.
Well, here's the replay, and it has been coming. They've played some great football. Game, and they fully deserve this goal.
Edging ever closer to goal here, but not the end result they wanted from an encouraging position. And that's a pretty straightforward one to keep out. The attack broken up. Well, this is looking good. Has a go, and somehow he saved it at full stretch. Going for it. A terrific stop on the line. Oh, a great chance. And further clear they go. There's surely no throwing this one away.
Well, here it is. Head down, hit through the ball, and get it on target. That's a top-class finish. There was no stopping that.
Surely someone's got to do something about this. And the goalkeeper gathers the ball in easily. Just needs the composure now. And another goal. It seemed all over before, but there's another to really seal it.
Well, as you can see, what a good bit of play this is. The build-up is excellent, 1- and 2-touch passing, clever movement, and a fairly simple finish. Great team goal.
Working hard to win it back there. Could take things forward a notch here. Well, that's how to deal with it. Nicely gathered. Winning it back high up the pitch.
Maybe a chance coming here.
And it's held on to comfortably. Oh, an ambitious try. Oh, just over. Only that could have been hit from a metre or so further back.
this has been a really good performance, as you can see. They've created numerous chances. They're winning the game comfortably.
What a chance here! Oh, this is getting unbelievable! It is an absolute thrashing. The game restarts amidst a dominant first-half performance. The scoreline tells you all you need to know. He'll have a go. How on earth has that not gone in? Incredible goalkeeping. It's put into the middle. Need to be better with the ball. And the attack collapses. Well, she's got two now, and she's playing a starring role here. Taking advantage there to win the ball. She'll have a go. Incredible! How was that kept out? Delivered towards the back stick, but the keeper watched it and deals with it decisively. Out it goes for a throw. Needs to be careful here. Could be setting something now. Beckham. Beckham! It gets better and better. An absolutely rampant display. There's no stopping them in this kind of mood.
Well, here we can see it again. Look at the way he glides past the defender to create space for himself. And it's a good run, matched by a very cool finish. What a great goal that is.
Whistle brings the first half to a close. And the second half is underway. Decent-looking attack, this. And two becomes three as he completes his hat-trick. A superb performance.
Well, here's the replay, and it's a really inviting ball played into the box, begging players to attack it. And the finish is brilliantly taken, just guided beyond the goalkeeper. What a good goal that is.
Drifting on and still going. Delivered into the middle. There's nothing happening from that one. Beckham! Oh, pick that out. The moment he took that on, you knew it was going in.
Well, here's the replay, and he's got to clear his lines there. He doesn't do that. He has his pocket picked, and he's been rightly punished. Poor defending.
Possession lost and won. What a chance! Could do something here. And he always had that covered. Here it comes. He's got to clear his lines now. Having a try. A heroic stop. Well, he's kept that out nicely. Delivered into the box. Cleared, but not out of trouble yet. Promising position, this. Could be a chance. Crucial defending. Beckham looks to get the ball through. Oh, yes! Everyone knew exactly what she wanted to do, but that's perfectly placed beyond the keeper. A finish of real class. Goes for goal! Off the crossbar! Need to be better with the ball. Taking this on, and that's not a bad save at all. And this could be. Hurried clearance, still plenty of threat. It looked like something building there, but no longer. Beaten easily here. Oh, pick that out. The moment she took that on, you knew it was going in. "20 minutes left to play. Now, surely. Oh, how did he get there? This could make something happen. And the defence ready for what was coming. Well, the idea was there, but handed straight to the keeper. Now, can't hold on forever. And trying her luck. Oh, a brilliant goal. She got herself set, and she slotted it home with precision. Taking this on, and ready for it coming his way. And the corner is fired in. And a nervy clearance, still pressure. Lovely setup, opportunity now, and it's comfortably dealt with by the goalkeeper. And there's going to be a change now. Fantastic! Well, she is in the team of the year, so it's just the sort of goal that we might expect. So the ball rolling again, but it's not rolled their way all game. Great chance here. And that one is got away. Well, now they could spring the trap. That ultimately has come to nothing. And a change in possession. This could be dangerous. Now for the finish. It's in, and of course it's in. It's a masterclass in finishing to complete a hat-trick.
Well, here's the replay, and just look how quickly they break forward once they win the ball back. And then the 1v1 against the keeper. She just passes it into the net. That's a very good goal.
So that will do it for today, and it's the visiting fans who will go home the happier. Your overall impression?
They were the better team all over the pitch. We saw good individual performances. We saw an attack which was always threatening, and they played really well. What a performance.
Welcome everyone on a perfect night for football with the floodlights beaming down. I'm Derek Ray, and joining me for commentary today here on the gantry is the former England winger Sue Smith. And with the game just moments away now, this really ought to be a superb watch. What are you expecting to see?
Well, I can't wait for this one. Both sets of fans are certainly up for it. I'm sure that that'll give the players a real boost. They'll be hoping to start the game at a fast tempo.
Charlton! Oh my goodness! Excellent agility just to reach the ball. Now sending it in. And thwarted! Charlton!
Well, just take a look at this. You can't be dawdling in possession in the defensive third because you'll get the ball taken off you. We'll just have to see how they respond now.
A real opening now. Denied by the bar. Back in play here. And a confident clearance. And goes for goal. And getting across to stop it. Delivering it. And I think the threat has been averted. Oh, that's really well done. The game has been turned on its head. They have never stopped believing, and now they sense victory.
Well, have a look at this. You've got to be precise with your passing in the defensive third, and that just lacks any real quality. If you do that at this level, a team's going to certainly take advantage of you.
Well, they need to get tighter here. Charlton! Well, he was certainly up for the long-range shot, wasn't he?
Certainly full of confidence, and to attempt the shot from there, that was close.
Zanetti. Oh, fine play, and maybe it'll set something up. Superb stop. Zico! And the goalkeeper covered a lot of ground to push that away from danger. Plenty of support here. A goal! And it seems they're truly cruising to victory here. Goals without reply. And he might be through here. Another goal! The lead grows to 4 now. A rampant display.
Well, we can see it again now. He does so well to slip past his man, leaves him stranded, and the finish was never in doubt. So calm and composed in front of goal. Just slotted it past the keeper. Really tidy that.
Charlton! Well, I must admit it didn't trouble the keeper to the extent that I thought it might. Both getting involved here. And quick thinking defensively. Teammates available. Oh, there it is! It's one goal after another, and it speaks to the quality of that performance. My goodness, it's so one-sided. 5-0 in this match. Well, let's see about the cross. An alert reaction to tip it over. Can he deliver it with accuracy? That's a very fine piece of tackling. Well, he couldn't worry the keeper with that effort. Messi. Well, he's certainly not alone. And given free rein to run. Roberto Carlos. And there is the goal! He's found the net. Joy unconfined.
What are you doing? Can you hear me? I ain't figured out my mic yet. How copy? I just play some old football. Rudder says I got GTA 5. Is that true? I ain't sure.
Cuts loose in this fashion. It's hard to know what to do next. Well, maybe a good position from which to counter.
What's the cheapest version?
Well, they need to get bodies back. Oh, the crossbar is still reverberating.
No, the other thing, Seven said. What's the cheapest version? I think that's one I got now. I think I quit buying the premium.
Well, here's the replay, and he just absolutely smashes it past the goalkeeper. He can't do anything about it. What a really good finish.
Good bit of ball winning.
No, I can upgrade it. No, I paid it on a year, but
That's a good-looking pass. Oh, superb chip. Spellbinding.
no, but I didn't. Do I have it because of that, guys, or do I have it regular? Yeah, that's what I thought. Oh man, I love that game so much. There's so much fun to play that game.
See it again. What a really composed finish it is. He sees the keeper off his line, and it's a lovely chip over the
Yeah, because I told you, I said if you find that game, I'll play it with you. I remember. Yeah, I love that game so much. It's so much fun.
He read the situation defensively and did his job.
Oh, I know it. I feel bad for you guys. I ain't lying. I feel bad for you because I remember 2 years ago, or maybe longer, I was talking to Steve. He's like, I don't give a fuck about the Heat. And I was like, well, by goddamn, if you was going through it, you would right now. And y'all are going through it, ain't you? Y'all bought you an air conditioner yet?
2 minutes to be added on at the end. And the goalkeeper.
Hell, the government might buy y'all one. They buy them over here for people. And they don't, well, they don't do the shit I mean, they do a lot more for y'all over there. Hell, with the heat wave, I'd look into it, man. Hell, I don't know how much. You order one from Amazon America. They're only like $150.
Played over. Keeper was there to meet it. Another corner. Can they take advantage of this one?
No, you are nuts. Get a window unit. You just plug it in. That's why I said order from Amazon America.
They're sending it in. Is it going to be? Read it well and made the
Does your window open upwards?
is that for the first half here.
Well, put the air conditioner in there and then put like foam or board around it. Trust me, dude. You might think it looks like shit, but you're going to love the way you feel. I guarantee it.
So the two teams have switched around and the second half is underway. Trying his luck. And you cannot argue.
I was going to say, I'd make it work. I'm damn sure I'd be able to make it work. Yeah, and it hangs outside.
Giving the ball away.
It'll change your fucking life. If you're dealing with the heat, listen, man, I've been watching y'all, and I'm not gonna lie, you with a little bit of a chuckle, because Rudders, you know what he said to me yesterday about the World Cup? He said, "Oh, that's for commercial breaks." I said, "Motherfucker, come over here and play and see if it's for the commercial breaks." Talking about the water breaks. They're playing in fucking Texas. You have no idea. It's 110 fucking degrees, man, with humidity at 100%. Wow, what are they doing? Well, you already had them over there drinking them dry. They were barely keeping it supplied on a regular day. Nah, nobody drinks Bud Light in America anymore. Bud Light fucked up real bad. Well, no, and they're egging them on coming from out of town. They're like, I can drink that much beer too. I just didn't have no reason to till the World Cup. So everybody's like in a drinking competition.
Really getting stuck in. Well, it would have taken perfect technique from that sort of range, and that was less than perfect.
It wasn't. He certainly got the confidence to have a go from there, but he gets it all.
Yeah, they'll drink those too. Oh, they won't be a wet glass in the house. Don't worry about that now. America needed it. There's a bunch of twats in America who are like, well, I'm gay. You know what I'm talking about. Oh, yeah. It's pretty gay now.
And across the touchline, so a throw in here. Getting in there to take it away.
Yeah, should have found a player with that.
He's done it! How about that for a pure strike? Terrific technique.
Well, you got to realize, man, I'm not saying women's football is better. I'm saying if you were an American at my age, you thought about, like I've told you a million times, Mia Hamm, Julia Foudy, fucking people like that, you know, like Alex Morgan, Hope Solo. But American NFL football, the egg-shaped one, it's gay as fuck now. They're not allowed to hit. They don't even do kickoffs anymore. Fucking, there's only literally, the game takes 4 hours. They just like do a 20-yard pass down the field. It's some gay shit, unless they change it this year, dude. You remember how they used to kick it off all the way down the field?
Oh, really commanding goalkeeping.
Yeah. Yeah, they stopped it. Yeah, they don't even do that shit no more. So, I mean, what the fuck am I watching? A bunch of damn kindergartners fucking jerk each other off, you know?
Who's going to get on the end of it? It might still be problematic.
Yeah, but baseball, Jay, let me tell you something about baseball. I've been to about 30 baseball games. I couldn't tell you who played or who won, but I had a hell of a good time. Only thing we paid attention to was when you heard that wood hit that leather ball and crack. That's the only time you paid attention to what was going on. You know what I mean? The rest of the time you're drinking, you're eating, you're shooting the shit. You're just waiting on that crack. And once you hear that, you're like, what's going on? You know, the NFL football is gay as fuck. I don't watch it. Hell, I'm playing FC 26 right now, man. I can name more people in football, soccer football, than I can in NFL football by hundreds of times. Hell, I went down there and got the World Cup meal yesterday and today. I ain't opened my cups to see what I got. I hope it's not Grimace. I want Ronaldinho, but hey, dude, they got sticker packs here now. That's some shit I didn't even know about. They got them in America now. You get the book, and then you buy sticker packs to get the thing. Never seen them before this year. So to give you an idea. So it is coming over. It's coming home to America. I know you do. I had to listen to your son bitch about it. He takes after you.
And in the right position to read it. Javier Mascherano. And he's through here. Well, there is a goalkeeper with a fine technique.
Yeah, you like grabbing each other's nuts.
Well, offside, and we could have made that decision.
Yeah, he loves a grounded pound.
And with play stopped, they will make the change now. This looks interesting. Beckham. And the keeper dealing with it.
Hey, can I tell you something? I agreed with everything you said about men's football, but I watched America play the World Cup against Paraguay. One of them was an own goal, but I'll tell you what, in the other games I've watched, they're actually playing now. It's not like normal season where they fucking pass the ball back and forth across the half court line,
Could be threatening
half
here.
pitch, whatever you say.
And the decision offside here.
I got Bobby Charlton. God Almighty, he's so good, ain't he?
So out for a throw in. And Messi in a good position. What can he and his teammates do? But they dealt with the threat posed. Well, this is far from over. We're going to have 5 minutes of stoppage time.
I got David Beckham. I've been playing with him. He's fun as hell, ain't he?
Finishing there for all to see.
Tried to bend it like Beckham from way downtown.
Well, here's the replay, and just look how quickly they go from defense.
Shit, I don't know if you guys know or not. I got fucking tetanus, man.
So much
Got put in the hospital
and the keeper just can't get there. A brilliant
for a week. I don't know if you was on, but we was all playing one night, and I said, I got to run outside the truck, get a pack of cigarettes. And I cut myself on an old deck I took off my house.
Good run. Very much in control of the situation.
I,
Good piece of
I mean, I guess that's where it come from. Anyways, they were going to amputate my foot.
come out on top, Sue.
Well, that was an emphatic result, wasn't it? They looked so confident in attack.
Nah, it's apparently not. Yeah.
They were going to score.
I got lucky.
With that.
The first emergency room doctor I talked to, her dad was a podiatrist, and he was about 95 years old. She called him up, sent him pictures of my foot, and he said, I've only seen it one time. And he said, I didn't cut it off, but it's dead. His foot and leg didn't work well. That was when the guy was still alive. The guy was already dead, but Yeah, that ain't no good. I mean, Jay, I mean, let's be honest. Everybody who lives in that place doesn't really take care of themselves, do they? You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to be a dick, but think about it. Yeah, your ass will bleed sometimes. Shit enough.
Hello and thanks for joining us live here on EA TV. I'm Guy Mowbray and I'll be joined for commentary by Sue Smith, the former England forward. And hopefully we've got some goals and drama on the way. How do you see this one going, Sue?
Well, I'm sure both managers will have given them their final instructions. Go out and give it their all. Hopefully that'll be enough for a positive.
Well, there could be a chance here, Sue. And there it is. 1-0 already.
Where Nails Rudders at?
Well, here we can see it again, and he shows great ability to get past his man. And what a finish. He goes for power. It was never in doubt. He just looks so confident running through.
Seven, you already got air conditioning, don't you? Oh, hell, I thought you did.
And the game restarts with the score 1-0. Decent position, but he went to whack it. Wrong.
Well, y'all never really needed it, though, before, did you? Like, it was pretty mild. Runners!
Got a room here, it's promising.
I agree with that, don't you?
Doing.
I agree.
Promising forward burst. Leeds being afforded plenty of space here. Taking advantage there to win the ball. Incisive ball from Beckham. Found superbly and in. They've got another, and he's got another.
Yeah, but it might have to reverse the other way around to give it for the summer.
This is a wonderful ball played through. It's great work to set up the chance. And 2v1 with the keeper. You'd always expect them to score. They chose the right option and finished it off well.
So the lead is now 2 as the game restarts. Still defended. And the attack collapses.
Yeah, I'd like to have seen a bit more quality in the final third there.
Out of play. Throw in to come.
All while putting illegal immigrants up in luxury hotels.
See you later. Gone for the near post option. And the keeper gets it and holds on to it. Good vision. And Charlton is in here. Must finish. Brilliant work by the man in goal. That's a top stop. Being delivered. Cleared, but not far enough.
No, you can't because there's some bureaucrat up there padding their pockets with about 10 million of it. That's why.
And he's in now.
If the government was run properly, it would be perfect.
And there's going to be a change now.
All right.
Into the box it goes. And it comes to nothing in the end.
I think it's just us.
Trying to force a mistake. They've come away with the ball. Having a look. More work to do yet. Block after block. Well, he's had a quiet game, really, and the manager's decided to change things. Over it comes. And it's saved.
Man, my logo piece, our Walmart just started selling graphics cards, fucking motherboards, GPUs,
He's done well to get past.
and selling full built computers.
Taken cleanly and held on to.
Crazy. Well, hell. I mean, they had 50 series cards in the cabinet.
And that is superb goalkeeping.
That is such a crucial save. It shows really quick reactions to really good stuff.
I don't know. All computers are good now. I mean, hell, it's been doing.
Corner kick played in. And it's cleared, no problem. Pressing works. Able to push further forward. Taking a chance. A heroic stop.
Oh, the manager will be delighted with that sort of commitment, won't he?
Kroos threads it through.
And it'll play anything out there, won't it?
That will be that. Zico coming
Yeah, that's why you like to buy them. I mean,
this could be.
I about quit using mine altogether, but
A goal.
I've had it about 10 years now.
Followed by a magnificent
Pretty sure.
executed chip with the goalkeeper helpless.
Well, here we can see it again. What a really composed finish it is. He sees the keeper off his line, and it's a lovely chip over the top of him.
Yeah, that's not bad. Oh, yeah. Hey, what about James Bond? Y'all played that yet on the computer?
And the referee's whistle brings the first 45 minutes to a close.
Oh, does it look fucking awesome or what? Oh, man, I bet it is. Oh, man, I bet it is. Yeah, that's the only reason I always had a new PC. I'd like to play that game on PC, man. I bet that looks so good. Or am I crazy? Am I overhyping it?
And we're off again. It's been one-way traffic so far. Beckham.
Well, brilliant challenge.
Or that new Silent Hill game. I bet that'll look good on that damn computer you got. Homecoming.
Blades come away with it.
Yeah, that's true.
Bolton, what a chance here. Good save, and look where it's gone. Danger dealt with. Oh,
Yeah, that's true. That is a good looking game.
played in now. And he'll have a go here. Oh, what a save. Razor-sharp reactions. Played into the box. Well, sometimes we should just applaud the idea, if not the execution. The ball won back.
Well, they do. I think they hold a lot better than, you got nerds who are like, oh, you got to have the blah, 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 blah. But nah, man, fucking that shit holds.
Oh, he's giving it away. Oh, the king is...
Like a good, like a 3080 is still awesome,
Making a change here.
Yeah.
It's put into the middle. And he always had that covered.
Well, I got a 2070 and I can play Indiana Jones. But after that, or 2060, yeah. And I can play Indiana Jones.
Good work to recover possession. And played in now. Oh, fantastic save.
Well, showing
I mean, I'm surprised. I'm impressed. I mean, what it runs, hell,
really good stop.
I got the G8 monitor, Samsung, widescreen. It can run the widescreen. Well, on some games it can. It depends on who made it. But
Over it comes. Well, that's going to be a free kick.
now that it's becoming more, see, you guys got to realize something. Seeing 50, 80 cards at my local Walmart at low prices. When you got a PS5 Pro $700, you can buy a graphics card, a 5080 for $500 and some. Well, actually, it's probably. I mean, you can buy them cheaper there, like than you can on Amazon in America. Like they're selling them dirt cheap. And I mean, I'm talking about some of them are what do you call them? Aces or. Some of them are off brands. Like I got an off brand than the one I got now. I wish I could remember the name of it. God damn. No, the motherboard's Asus, but the graphics card's ROG or something. It's some kind of 3-letter word. All right, maybe that's what it is then. Yeah, but it had a funny 3-letter word to it. I can't remember what it was now, but. Yeah, if I said it, you'd heard of it, or if you said it, I'd be like, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. But yeah, it was something like that. But yeah, when you can go down, like I say, you go down to your local Walmart, and I mean, when you go down to the local, I could buy that card, I could try to shove it in the one I got now, and if it didn't work, I could just put it back in the box and take it back down and be like, shit didn't work. Well, yeah, I get that, but you see what I mean? Like, if I wanted to roll the dice, Oh, I believe. And have the power, is that what you're saying?
That's not going to cut it.
Well, I did buy over, if you remember me telling you, 7. I bought like 1,000 watt when all I needed was 375.
Oh, he saved it.
Well, he's denied the serve.
Or 800. I mean, I bought double because I was like, I'm going to put lights on it. I'm going to put motors on it. You know, a bunch of shit. Yeah, I think power-wise, I'd be all right because I bought.
The ball comes in. And there's the whistle as the ref gives a free kick.
Well, that would have been my thinking on it, but I've always been a guy. I'd rather have it not need it than need it not have it.
Taken without any trouble.
But I get to play though. I
Trying to force a mistake. Working hard to win it back there. What a chance here. And there's the hat-trick. He'll be taking the match ball home.
yeah.
So another kick-off after another goal, and it's surely over now.
Yeah, but here's the cool part. It's like when I was a kid, the things was old cars, like advanced auto parts.
Oh, this
You could buy steering wheel shifters, this, that, intakes, manifolds, head gasket, or rocker covers, air cleaners. And now I feel like where I live, it's come into that realm where I go down to Walmart, like it's advanced auto parts, and I could buy RAM now. Well, obviously you could buy microphones, keyboards, mouses, blah, blah, blah. But now I can actually buy hardware where you can just fucking play around at a cheap price, you know? Not like when I bought my first PC.
5 minutes left now.
I'm going to take a video of it next time I go down there and send it to you. You're going to shit your pants
Just needs
at
to...
all the fucking.
And it's there. He's put that one away very nicely indeed.
Yeah, 7, you'd love it, man. You just go right down there, fucking. Like I say, next time I go down there, I'll take a video and send it to you because.
Well, here we can see it again, and this is what he's capable of given the time and space. You've got to question the defending. Could they have got a tackle in earlier? It's a wonderful solo effort, though.
Now, this kept on the ball. Promising looking ball. He's in here. Could be still. Another goal. And the sort of day supporters dream of and will savour for a long, long time.
Well, here we can see it again, and he does so well to skip past his marker. That's what opens up the opportunity, and it cool as you like in the finish.
So that will do it for today. And it's the visiting fans who will go home the happier. Your overall impression?
Well, that was a dominant performance. They just couldn't live with him from an attacking perspective. Created...
Well, the weather forecasters promised us an agreeable day for football, and that's exactly what we've got. My name is Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me, ready to provide all the analysis, is Stuart Robson. And everyone here on tenterhooks, you'd have to say, with good reason. What are you expecting to see?
This should be a good game.
Tonight, by the bar, back in play here. Well, no way through in the end.
Well, they won't come closer than that. They're so unlucky not to take the lead there.
Well, they can't dwell on not getting the rub of the green. Perhaps they can create another chance now. The initial 11 today for the hosts. Petr Cech stands between the posts. Cafu starts with Roberto Carlos in the fullback positions. Zico starts with Toni Kroos in the centre of the park.
What are you talking about, GTA? I've known that since I was 5 years old. Me and my buddies used to talk about. When the game comes out where you can go anywhere and do anything, that'll be the pinnacle. And we've reached it. Now my internet's slow. I'm going to have to change carriers. I'm barely running at 1%. It's a wonder I can even talk to you guys. So if I have to download anything, I won't be on it for 3 days. That's why I was asking y'all if I had any of it.
Really good defending there.
And the ball back with nutmegs now.
Yeah, I'm going to have to switch providers now.
Well, he puts it away really well, as you can see. But you'd expect him to score from that range. But they all count.
When it rains, it pours, man. I got a damn ticket yesterday. That'll be $100. Right after I got out of the hospital. Literally the next fucking day.
Rolling again with the scoreline standing at 1-0. And eyes for goal. Well, the keeper is happy the bar was there. Well, defensive Brazilians there.
I got mine in a company vehicle. And the cop's like, well, the company can pay it. I was like, I know they can. It's my fault. It's an inspection sticker. I should have had it taken care of. The only reason I didn't, last 2 times I went to get it done, nobody took. I didn't have petty cash.
Such a bad place to lose possession. It really
And like, we don't want to take American Express. Well, I don't understand why people are such trash that they think it's easier. I mean, I've never seen a world like England, especially who works harder at getting out of fucking work than just doing what the fuck you should do. Like, go get your car fucking inspected. Takes 5 minutes and $10 or $20. But now there's people out there who's like, I'm going to steal somebody else's sticker. You know, I don't understand the logic. Maybe there's something about it because I'm not from there that I don't get. But
For the shoulder, and then Kroos finishes it brilliantly. He strikes the ball cleanly and gives the goalkeeper absolutely no time.
yeah, they're everywhere. They're everywhere. Yeah, but most people quit doing that shit over here back in the 90s. Because back in the 90s, there wasn't computer work like there is now. So back in the 90s, we have two plates on our cars. So you didn't have to steal both. You could just take the one off the front and put it on your one on the back. And that's two people covered. You dig it? Because nobody ever checked the numbers. But everybody quit doing that shit years ago because it's all computerized now, so it don't even fucking matter if you got a plate, really. They'll pull you over and say, you don't got a plate. And you're like, here's my registration, dumbass. I got a plate. It's somewhere in here. But y'all do something weird. You got a plate for the car, not for the person, right? Yeah, which is such a strange thing to me.
Can he deliver it with accuracy? And the defensive intervention there.
Yep, that's right.
Well, plenty of green space to run into. Charlton, real chance.
Well, it's like the two plate thing. That's what I said. Because motorcycles only had to have one plate. Trailers only had to have one plate. And I was like, the first thing I'd do as governor to save this country or save this state so much money is only make you required to have a plate on the rear and not the front.
And once he gets onto it, there's
Think about how much money that would save, you know?
And this is turning into something of a rout. 4-0.
Y'all have them on front and backs of your cars?
Can he convert?
Yeah, but it stays with the car, though, from the time it's born, right?
So deciding to make a personnel change at this juncture.
Yeah, I seen it, dude. He had a private plate from, like, Europe or England that said Greg on it, and everybody kept yelling at him. Yeah. It was kind of funny. Because he couldn't see where it was coming from.
With a timely intervention. He'll have a go here. Oh, what a goal!
To hide the what?
From the strike. Hard to believe that he elected to take on that shot.
I still didn't understand what he said. Why would you get a private plate? To highlight the age of your car? Oh, is there trouble if it's under a certain year or something? Make and model.
So on with the game here, but I'll tell you what, the moods in the two camps couldn't be more contrasting.
Yeah, but is there a negative? Yeah, but are you more likely to be harassed by traffic people because of an older year or a certain year?
David Beckham.
Yeah, but that's what I'm asking, Jay. Is it better to have a newer vehicle, or what does it mean? Like,
Decent save. Full credit. Good job
sound like a
defending.
goat. Bah.
Possession changing hands. Oh, that's a really good
Beckham.
save. Oh, yes! A goal! Exactly what they were looking for, and he's come up with it.
I got a shit pain up in my side.
There will be 3 minutes added on at the end. Zico, and on to Beckham. Beckham with space to attack. Beckham! A goal! We're really being spoiled! This is attacking football at its finest!
Well, just look at this again. Great technique, good accuracy, and enough power to beat the
All
keeper.
right, as soon as I finish this game, I'll see if I got it up to date.
And with that, the first half draws to a close. Well, as they get the ball running again, interesting to see how the second half pans out. Well, that's good defending, well organised at the back.
That's right, American man.
Back there and defended that fairly easily.
I forgot I was streaming, so I got to put a comment in there. Talking shit about me being American.
Chance. Oh, saved it. Brilliant piece of goalkeeping.
Well, he got it all right there. That's an excellent save from the keeper, you have to say that.
And time for the change now. Trying to pick out a teammate. Oh, that's not a good clearance. And problem solved for now. Showing ambition. Oh, that's textbook goalkeeping. Not the clearance that was called for. Now Beckham. Always likely to be given as a foul. Good conditions for the counter. Oh, beating his opponent with ease. Winning it back high up the pitch. Well, it could be on for him here. And in! Oh, yes! Exactly what they were hoping to produce. They've delivered the goal.
Well, here we can see it again. Look at the way he glides past the defender to create space for himself. And once he gets onto it, there's only going to be one outcome. It's a lovely goal.
And so 30 minutes left for play in this one. And tidy defensive play. Oh, what an opportunity. And it's true for him today. A masterful performance. The defenders unable to stop him.
Well, here we can see just how good this goal is. It has everything. Skill, pace and power. There was no stopping him there.
Giving it away.
back up what they've been
Oh,
watching.
they could put it away, Stuart. And he's only gone and made it a hat-trick. Absolutely unplayable today. What a performance.
What's sold in the Rolls Royce? Talking about the Brunei. Uh, uh,
Well, he's certainly not alone. He's blocked it.
Well, it's great awareness, bravery and clever positioning.
Beckham. And on to Charlton. Chance maybe to use their counter-attacking ability to good effect. Well, alas, the finish didn't match the build-up.
Well, you're absolutely right. Not the finish they were hoping for, but an excellent counter-attack. They really do break forward quickly.
Good run, very much in control of the situation. And the Nutmeg's unable to retain possession. Might be a chance to break. Decent chance. Great defending. He's in an offside position. Textbook closing down. Oh, and it goes! Sensational strike! And now he deserves to celebrate. So underway again, but to my mind, this game is now as good as over. And he has options available. It's looking promising. Oh, that is an audacious chip. Well, he might smile. The goalkeeper has no interest in smiling.
Well, here it is again. He goes past his marker so easily with just a drop of the shoulder. And what about the finish? That requires so much technical ability to get that right. What a goal that is.
And so into the final 5 minutes. And the keeper dealing with it. Let's see about the delivery. And the attack fizzling out. Takes it on! Oh my goodness! What an outrageous hit! I can't believe he took it on from there, and neither can the goalkeeper. It's a fierce effort, and fired against the crossbar. Oh, good vision from Zico. Well, the sheer audacity to chip it like that.
Well, here it is again. The through ball is absolutely inch perfect. And just look at the finish. That's a brilliant piece of skill and vision to chip the goalkeeper from there. What a great goal.
Oh, that's a really good run. And the shot. A goal! That's two for him today. They simply can't stop him. No wonder he's celebrating.
Well, here we can see it again. Look at the way he glides past the defender to create space for himself.
And there it is, the final whistle. And the
Everybody out.
leaving the stadium with smiles on their faces.
You're absolutely
Well, what have you been into then, Seven?
full of energy and pace, and the midfield completely dominated the game. It was a great all-round performance.
Well, happy birthday.
A warm welcome on what is a lovely evening for football. I'm Guy Mowbray, joined by Sue Smith in the commentary position, and with the atmosphere building up nicely, what a match this promises to be. How do you see this one going, Sue?
Well, I'm really looking forward to this one today. It'll be interesting to see how both teams line up. But what an atmosphere we have here. I absolutely can't wait.
Having a try. And it's a
Huh.
very good save by the keeper. Into the box it goes. Kept out on the line. Oh dear. Not one the keeper will want to see again. Just how will he react now?
Well, we can see from the replay, it's going to go down as an own goal. You've got to feel for them here. It's really unlucky to concede like that.
And we're back underway at 1-0.
I'd love to get back on my PS3 account.
Taking this on. Oh, yes! As clean a strike as you'll ever see. What a goal!
Yeah.
Off we go. 2-0 the score now. And he'll have a go here. And a solid stop. It's put into the middle. The goalkeeper more than ready for it. And cleared behind for another corner. And that's safe and secure goalkeeping. No time to dwell on the ball. Oh, and the Hornets have lost it now. Has a go. That's a decent bit of goalkeeping. Delivered into the box. And that's where it ends.
Yeah, really well organised off the ball there.
Nah, because of the
Good vision from Beckham. Charlton. And there's his second of the match, leading the way for the team.
Well, here's the replay. There's probably not one the keeper's going to want to see again. Just caught out
Man.
position. Offers a lot of goal to aim at. And then, of course,
I'm so ready for 6.
And that was hit from some distance. He didn't miss the objective.
he's certainly full of confidence. And to attempt to shot,
It might be
close.
Very quick to close down. And a change in possession.
Oh, sniffed out the danger well there. Looked like a real promising attack, didn't it?
Good score here. Really solid defending.
You're probably right. I'm afraid of the same thing. I hope I'm wrong, and I hope you're wrong. I hope we're both wrong, and it doesn't turn out that way. But it was a different world when GTA 5 come out. You know what I mean? Yep. But they need to. That's what made the game fresh and refreshing.
So the lead now 4-0 as the game restarts.
Matter of fact,
On they go under no real pressure. And it could be on. Oh, what a really good save that was.
yeah, it was.
Plays it into the area now. Unable to find
Yep.
anyone with that. There's a chance for them to go now.
Yeah, the radio was always great.
The end of that. What a chance here. And two becomes three as he completes his hat-trick. A superb performance.
And here's the goal again. What a ball this is. Good vision to set up the chance. And as soon as he's through 1v1 with the goalkeeper, he just goes for power and smashes it in the net. It's a quality finish.
Well, he really wound that up, but he was very close to scoring.
It's dead and gone.
I didn't think he'd shoot from there, but nearly got his reward.
I'm afraid you're right. That's my biggest fear is you're right about that. Because I think you're right, but I hope you're not.
A bit of a squeeze on here.
Oh, yeah.
That's come to nothing. Promising forward burst. That's one. What's next? And it's been well watched by the goalkeeper.
Cultural phenomenon.
And the ball comes in. Well, you can see his disappointment there.
Oh, there was some pace in that attack. They just couldn't finish it off, could they?
And the run goes on. That's crossed the line. It'll be a throw. Could be trouble. And it's a good diving save.
No, it's a fun game.
Delivered into the box.
But I'm like you. I hope the next one just. I don't know, though. It's kind of hard to.
Surely someone's got to do something about this. Worth a go. It gets better and better. An absolutely rampant display. There's no stopping it.
He'd been there, done that. We've done seen it before.
Here we can see it again. It's a lovely curler into the net. The keeper can't
Right.
do much about that. And it's one of those, as soon as you hit it, you just know it's going in.
Well, we've seen what happened with Firewall. I don't think there's ever been a better example of a fall from grace.
And it's saved. And
That's all they had to do.
Beckham.
God, I wish I hadn't even thought about that reference. That scares the shit out of me. 'Cause I've never seen a bigger crash.
It's in. A well-taken goal. And no wonder he's off celebrating.
Well, if we watch this again, it's all about...
That was also part of the problem.
Question the defending.
By the time it come out, Hellfire, we done had Microsoft Flight Sim on here. I know it's not combat, but it's like, God almighty, man. That game took way too long to come out. Well, that I already had on PC, so it didn't matter. I was already playing it on VR. But yeah, Aces of Thunder. But hell, look, y'all don't play it anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Well, there you go.
We're back in business. One half down, one to go. Secure hands, calmly taken. Charlton coming away with the ball. Well, we could see that coming. He shaped up for it, and he...
Yeah, but I do got a sneaking suspicion. I remember Red Dead Redemption 2 came out. I got it. It wasn't very good when it first came out, though.
Decent chance. Oh, that's fantastic. That's next level keeping. Corner kick played in. And that's a decent save, at least certainly made to look that way. And cleared behind for another corner. That's done little to clear the danger.
Yeah.
Intercepted. Great reading of the game. And it's on now. Another goal. And the sort of day supporters dream of and will savour for a long, long time.
Well, here's the replay, and what a run this is. They just couldn't get anywhere near him, and then he manages to keep his cool at the end and finishes it off well.
The Hornets struggling to keep the ball. Having a go. It's smashed against the bar. A really good effort.
Oh, it's brilliant effort, that. Nice technique. He deserved the goal.
Well, I need to get into another game other than this one.
Very quick to close down. And unable to retain possession. Having a try. And I don't know how he's kept that out. A terrific save.
Yeah. The new one, I guess.
It's put into the middle. Possession lost just at the point of something happening. Well, he's got two now, and he's playing a starring role here.
I got to get a beer. And Blight Runner's back.
Well, here it is again, and he's just so composed in front of goal. Decides to just caress it past the goalkeeper, who can do little about it.
Edging ever closer to goal here.
All right, still in here. Copy that.
Not going to cut it. Good patient build-up, but not quite the end product. Now, this has to be. Oh, superb reflexes to get across to that. Outstanding. Here comes a change. Over it comes. And it's clear, no problem. He's beaten his marker here. Not quite the accuracy he was looking for. That'll be a goal kick. Oh, what a good ball. They could be in. Charlton through on goal. And there's his second of the match, leading the way for the team.
Well, if we look at this again, he shows great vision and awareness to play the ball through. And then once he's through, there's never any time.
And it's there. He's put that one away very nicely indeed. Ball now out of Hornets' possession. And the run goes on. Oh, good strike! And there's the hat-trick. He'll be taking the match ball home.
With it. Oh, hellfire. Well,
And that's the final whistle. A positive result, at least as far as the home fans are concerned. What did you make of their performance?
Well, that was really comfortable, wasn't it? The play going forward was so clinical. Took them apart.
you're 100% right, man. I know that's what makes me so mad. It's just that means nothing's going to get done until September, basically, right? I know it's nuts. Nobody won't. It makes me so frustrated when people say, listen, what about the children? Raise your children right, you fucking loser. Don't expect a government.
Great to be here. I think it's going to be a
Yeah,
really
man.
good game today. Both teams will be well up for it, so hopefully we're in for
And with that, the first half is underway. He's going to try his luck. Well, plenty of power on the
Nah, it don't fucking work.
wide goal kick it is.
There's a will, there's a way. It's about control.
This is today's county team. Thibaut Courtois is in goal. Carlos Alberto starts with Federico Di Marco in the fullback position. Bruno Guimaraes plays alongside. Tremendous! That has been absolutely thundered home.
How convenient. Yeah. Well,
And the game restarts with the score 1-0. Just needs the composure now. Oh, they've scored again. The game had only just restarted after the last one.
yeah, that's the dumbest shit I've ever heard in my life, man. Yeah, that's stupid. Yeah. That's exactly right. That's exactly right. It's a slow burn, ain't it?
As we get started again.
Yep. That's exactly right.
Into the space now. Chance to score. Oh, I don't believe it. It's three. And it feels like we've only just kicked off.
Well, this is so
They just don't even know any better, do they? It's not like they got bad intentions. They just that stupid.
smashes it. Such power in the strike. It's brilliant.
No, he's a fucking loser. He does.
So 3-0 now. The lead ever more commanding as we start again.
He is. Jimmy is.
Oh, worth a shot. And it's
A
punched
lot of
wide
people,
past
yeah.
the goalkeeper. It's
Yeah,
cleared
they
for
are.
goal. Cross. Solid defending. It's away.
Sometimes you just
You
need to
damn right they
stop
are.
there.
Incisive ball from Beckham. And another goal. It seemed all over before, but there's another to really seal it.
Yeah, and I don't understand. Yeah, I don't understand why the utopian people think it's possible. Like, yeah, theoretically sounds great, but it's impossible, and we already know that.
So the lead now 4-0 as the game restarts.
Yeah. Exactly. The closest thing that there's ever been to one.
To keep it in.
Yep.
Oh, good strike. And what a
Nah.
save that
But I got a question though. How many of them are ignorant? Yeah, I know the irony is untouchable.
Corner kick played in. It's deflected out.
But hey, if you know anything about how fascism starts, if you've read the literature, you know one thing I know. They use the left and their ridiculousness for their benefit. And then once they get their way, they slaughter them.
Played into the box.
Yep.
Goes for goal. Oh, excellent work. That was a real chance. And the corner is fired in.
That's a key word, emotional.
There's a chance for the breakaway here. And that's where it ends. In to win it, but the ball goes out. Bit of a squeeze on here. And no one can seem to settle on the ball. Well, it was always rising, and in the end it rose too high.
Just look at the stats. They show just how dominant they've been, created so many good chances and winning comfortably.
Oh, they could be in here soon. Oh, this is getting unbelievable. It is an absolute thrashing.
Yeah. Time to go home.
Off we go again then. Every kick-off becomes harder than the last when it's going like this. Well, now they could spring the trap. Just needs the composure now. So quick to charge forward, but the keeper's reaction's even quicker.
Yeah, made all the right decisions, but quality goalkeeping.
Yeah.
Over it comes, and ready for it coming his way. And they go again with another corner. What a terrific effort. That would have been special.
That's 100% true.
All the way, connects with it perfectly, but just can't
Yep.
find the accuracy. It's a great effort, though.
Just a little untidy. Taking this on. Brilliant work by the man in goal. That's a top stop. It's been delivered. Still trouble here. Trying his luck. Oh, that was a decent position. But he went to whack it rather than place it.
Yeah, I know. So, I know. Oh, disgusting.
Fans in the away end are having a tremendous time of it here. What an impressive performance they've seen, Sue.
Yeah, what a first half we've seen there. It's always nice to see goals as well, isn't it? Being up by so many. They'll certainly...
Oh, they could be in. It's in. And of course it's in. It's a masterclass Edging ever closer to goal here. Chance to score. Terrific point-blank save.
Well, I thought that had to be a goal, but the keeper pulls off a tremendous save. It's cat-like reflexes.
Corner kick played in. It's away, not far enough. Charlton. It's got to be. One more to the total, and there's no sign of them stopping there.
Well, here's the replay, and he's done well to get his head up and pick out his teammates.
Well, you know, the ignorant part is they think the average human being doesn't have an appreciation for the arts. And they're very wrong about that. Even this dumb redneck appreciates a good, artful story. However, that doesn't mean I accept ridiculous bullshit. You know what I mean?
And on that whistle, the first half comes to an end.
Yeah, that's so true. Now, I'll tell you what would be an artful story. Take a listen to this one. When I growed up, I know the gay man. He was a dad of a friend of mine. And he told me to my face, I straight talked to him. I was 15 years old. He says, I'm not proud of being gay. Wish I wasn't gay. And I'll be honest with you, but at that time, this was a different time. You know, this is early 90s, mid 90s. I said, well, it ain't nothing to be ashamed of. Some people's gay. He said, yep, I know that. But life would be easier if I wasn't. He had kids. He fucked a woman and had kids. That's how bad he didn't want to be gay. Now, a story about a guy like that, if you want to do a LGBT story, now that's a story. You know what I mean? This is a man who fought the stigmatism of it. You know, kind of like Philadelphia. When they fired Andrew Beckett, because he had AIDS, they broke the law. You know, now that's a good LGBT story, right? But this bullshit of, I'm a fucking weirdo, fat fucking loser, and I'm going to dress up like a woman and go in the little girl's bathroom and fucking try to watch girls pee. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I did.
5 more minutes to come. Chance here. Hits the bar. It's gone out, and it's a corner. Delivered into the box. Unable to find anyone with that.
Yeah.
Well, look at the room. They've got to attack now. And I'm afraid that's where it ends for them.
Thought they had a chance there, you know. Great recovery from the defence.
Both sides having a hard time keeping the ball at the moment. What a chance here. And they've scored. And all the noise is coming from
Of course they didn't understand. It's fucked up.
Well, it's an impressive ball to put him through. Really sharp vision to create the chance. And then he's through on goal. No hesitation at all. Just puts his foot through it. Rifles it past the keeper. It's a cracking finish.
I'm afraid that's careless.
You damn right. The deviance, the sexual deviance disgusts me. I know.
It's put into the middle. And tidy work to push it to safety. They've lost it needlessly, really. And the run goes
Well, like I say, they'll use them till they don't need them, and then they'll annihilate them.
in the moment it was struck.
Yeah.
Having a try. Oh, pick that out. The moment he took that on, you knew it was going in.
The farts.
County need to keep the ball better than that. Oh, it was a why not moment that. And he wasn't far away.
Well, he's certainly full of confidence to attempt a shot from there. Close to going in.
That's love. Oh, it definitely has.
Very close. But it was rising from the moment it was struck. Just needs the composure now. It's in. And of course it's in. It's a masterclass in finishing to complete his hat-trick.
We got to open up mental institutions again, man. I'll tell you what.
Well, if we watch this again, it's a nice finish, isn't it? He keeps his composure and just curls it around the goalkeeper who can't do
Hey, can I tell you something? I had tetanus. I'd rather have that than TDS. Because when you lose the mind that bad, that you can't focus on anything.
Giving it away here. Oh, good strike. And he's there to meet it. Decent stop. Ball comes in.
Well, usually you didn't know about it. Normally, if me and you were talking and it was 1998, we wouldn't know how fucking retarded people were, if you think about it.
Nicely gathered.
Nah, if we were teenagers, me and you sitting around shooting shit, we wouldn't even know there are people out there that didn't understand what fascism was, like they do today, you know? I always took it for granted that people weren't that stupid.
15 minutes. A ball won back.
Well, you may have known better. You may have had internet access before I did, but I can tell you right now, in 1996, I didn't know that people didn't understand what fascism was. Yeah, I didn't know that people didn't understand. I mean, I'd grown up off of World War II and what happened, and grown up with my grandparents. I understood everything. Even my grandparents, even if they didn't like something, they always knew it was my right. You know what I mean? Like, it was never this idea of do as I say,
given the time and space.
you know, not as I do type of thing. It was like, well, if you can earn it, you can do it, and la-di-da. And never this idea of thinking like, they believe this way, so hate them. You know, I don't know why parents even talk to their children. You know, when a 40, 50-year-old woman's like, what am I supposed to tell my child about Donald Trump? Nothing.
The game restarts, the result in no doubt, and what a display this has been.
Yeah, I've never heard a fucking word.
The ball is lost, and the chance has gone too.
Yeah, it looked really promising, that, didn't it?
What a chance here. And he always had that covered.
Yeah, but at least you had the innocence of inexperience. This motherfucker's been alive 40 years now, and he's dumber than we were when we were 5.
National League performers we've seen here.
Well, they've been excellent and thoroughly deserved to win this. Some of the attacking play has been a pleasure to watch. They just look so
Not talk about it.
forward.
That's the way I was raised.
Definitely wouldn't want to play against this team.
Saved and held on to as well.
Yeah, we do, but no, I'm like you.
Does well to keep it in. Surely someone's got to do something about this. And it's been safely dealt with.
Yeah, it doesn't take much to figure out whether you're a nut job or not. And the unfortunate part is that's where politics has went, ain't it? It
Played into the box. Here we go. A vital block.
Oh, so
that's a red flag.
good body position.
He might get caught on the break here. He's in here. A goal. Well, that's upset the majority inside this ground.
Unbecoming.
Watch how he lifts his head up, spots the run perfectly, and then with two
No sense.
keeper had no chance. That's a well-worked goal.
Yeah, but that's one-sided, babe. That's one-sided.
So that will do it for today, and it's the visiting fans who will go home. Overall impression.
Well, that was an emphatic result, wasn't it? They looked so confident in attack. Every time they went forward, you thought they were going to score. I'm sure they'll be pleased with
Yeah, it's just retarded. But that's Jay, and I'm like you. I like him for his retarded opinions sometimes, you know? I don't hate him because of that. It's life and death. Yeah, that's spooky. Yeah, they do. It's scary. Yeah, they're brainwashed. Yeah, it is so crazy, man. Well, you know why it's crazy because you know this at your age. I know it at my age. I've never thought I'm the smartest motherfucker in the room. I know. I think that all the time. I'm like, imagine if I wasn't born when I was born. Would I be this fucked in my head like these kids are? That is a scary thought to think about, dude. I've thought about that a lot. And no, it's institutionalization, ain't it?
To you on this fine evening. My name's Guy Mowbray, and alongside me is Sue Smith for commentary.
Worse again.
We've got some goals and drama on the way. What are your expectations from this?
Great to be here. I think it's going to be a really good game today. Both teams will be well up for it, so hopefully we're in for a treat.
Off we go. The match is
Yeah,
on.
you need somebody to do a job, not fucking preach to you. About, yeah.
Here's how the home side lines up.
Yeah, looks like they've lined up in a 4-4-2, and they do look balanced in this system. You can
Hold on, sense here.
Which enforces their belief because they paid for it. You know, they're like, this cost me a lot of money to be brainwashed like this, so I believe it 100%. And I paid for it.
Well, this is all about how
It's stamped in gold.
the pace on the counter's frightening, and then through on goal, he decides to go for power, absolutely smashes it past the keeper, and you have to say it was a good finish.
No, any. Yeah, but when you talk to one of these people, like you just said about hiring, whenever you talk to somebody that's went to an Ivy League university or something, or a big name university, you immediately have zero respect for their social comprehension. You know, you're like, you're a fucking retard, and you already know that without even,
On he goes. Terrific.
yep.
Oh, you can't stop them now. They've got another in double quick time.
I mean, my sister's been through the higher education system. And still to this day, even though it ain't going to matter what I think and what she thinks, we'll always get along.
Great ability
But I still catch myself.
to finish Einar.
She texts me a lot, and I just do a recorded message back.
Played it beyond the keeper.
I had Trump. Trump was doing a speech, right? And I accidentally had that in the recording. She's like, what are you listening to in the background? I was like, I was watching some FC 26 shit. I'm like, I'm not saying she's for him or against him. It's just like, I'm not going to talk about it with you. I mean, some people believe
2-0.
when people believe shit, man, there's nothing you can do, you know? Whether they're right or wrong.
That's a good ball. And that's nicely won to see off the threat.
Oh, they stopped that really well, didn't they? Really well organised off the ball there.
Just keep the composure now. You simply couldn't ask for better. 3 goals in under 3
Yeah, I'm not in the mood to fight you.
This has been a dream start.
Well, take a look at this. The pace they show on transition. It's just so impressive. The defenders can't stay with them. And once he's in, it's all about the finish. No messing around.
No, and it's sad.
Past the keeper. So emphatic. What a hit.
No, they can't.
So it's 3-0 as the ball gets rolling again.
No, they can't do that. Yeah, it's crazy.
Having a look.
You know, I thought the biggest problem, I smoked some weed, I'm choking on it. I remember back in the 90s discussing things with people, and I said, until all these old guys die off, I said, we'll never see marijuana legalized in our state. And I truly believe that.
Saved by the keeper.
Well, guess what? Here we are. It's practically legalized. But you know what we never talked about? the the distinction between a man and a woman. You know, that was cut and dry. We never, you know, and to me, well, yeah, it seemed like it was something that was already taken care of, you know. Was it the do you think, let me ask you something though. Do you think it's because people let their empathy or sympathy over their emotions overwhelm their logistical part of their brain? Or do you think they're just haters of the opposite party so much that they'll go along with anything? You understand what I'm asking there? Like, do you think it's that or do you think it's the other thing? Kind. Yeah, ironically. Burst their bubbles. Yeah. Yes, they do. Yes, they do.
Well, just take a look at this. You can't be Dorian
You
Winner
ain't gonna find her.
because you'll get the ball
Yeah.
taken off you. We'll just have to see how they respond now.
Yeah. They're the main character in their own story. They want to be special.
Well, here's the replay, and he shows great awareness to pick out a teammate with a lovely
Yep.
cover. And from that kind of distance, you back him every time. Cool, composed, and a simple finish in the end.
Yeah. Because they about damn sure was getting paid to do it. And then amped it up. Yeah. Hey, but the other thing about that 7 is, think about it. How many of those people holding up them signs you reckon are actual gay? Because I've known a bunch of gay dudes since the 80s, since I was a kid. I was babysitted by them. None of them stupid shit like this, and to this day they wouldn't be the ones that's still with us.
But it's a tame try, or at least that's how the goalkeeper's made it appear. Kind of force a mistake.
A white liberal woman thinking she's fighting for something.
Interesting. It gets better and better. An absolutely rampant display. There's no stop.
Well, the gays don't want to go to Palestine. No gay wants to go to Palestine. There ain't no gay for Palestine. I find it hard to fucking believe there's a gay man out there holding up a sign that says gay for Palestine over 35 years old. If they are, they're so goddamn brain dead. I don't know what to do for them. They done had their brains fucked out. Yeah. I mean, they ain't no gay guys for Palestine in real life. I mean, I don't think they are. Not guys, maybe girls that don't know no better. Yeah, I mean, it's not. You know, it's legal to be gay, like in Iran. Like, say you're a guy and you're gay. Well, no, they just chop your dick off. If you're a gay man and you want to be gay in Iran, they chop your dick off. And I think they sew your thumb over top of your pussy and sew it shut if you're a woman over there. If you want to be gay. I'm not joking, dude. I wish I was joking. That's how horrific that place is. Yep. Yeah. Yeah, 1500 style shit, dude. So you're allowed to be gay, but you're going to get a surgery. Yeah, those are your choices. Can you fly, Bobby? Nah, but yeah, I heard old Keir Starmer. You know, the only problem I had with Keir Starmer, you got to understand, I don't have a dog in the race in British politics. However, yeah, I mean, you don't want your. Well, with that being said, all I got to say about Keir Starmer is I did not feel like he cared about England at all. Like, I felt like he loved everybody better than England. That was.
Need to get tighter here, and that's where it ends. Room to do something here.
Yeah.
Surely, another goal, and the sort of day supporters dream of, and will savour for a long, long time.
You don't think anybody's going to challenge him? They're just going to let him walk on in there, huh?
It's a really good finish. He goes for precision rather than power, and the keeper's got no chance.
I believe you because he already pulled a humdinger by getting into position to take it, didn't he? If you think about, he wasn't even an MP. He had a person give up a seat, right?
Going here. He's in here. And two become
It's just buddies giving buddies the title, is what it seems like to me. It's like, hey, you're my friend. You want to be prime minister?
Well, here it is again, and it's all about the pace and transition. They were so quick to get out from the back, and once he's clean through, you always fancied him to finish.
Yeah, I tend to agree. Yep. That's what I think, dude. That's what I think, man. I ain't kidding you. That's exactly what I see. Oh,
Lascelles have given the ball away. He's trying his luck here. One of those why not moments.
no, because he'll lose.
I'm not sure why he's gone for goal there, Guy. It's the wrong option. No accuracy on that whatsoever.
I think they should.
Surely someone's got to do something about this. Struggling to keep it here. Lovely slotty pass from Charlton. Oh, what a save!
Well, he's a class goalkeeper, and he showed it there with that save.
Well, we were left with policies that put us in this position.
Into the box it goes. Cleared away, but not with conviction. Well, speculative effort. That's well watched and blocked.
They're done.
It's in. A well-taken goal. And no wonder he's off celebrating.
Well, this is all about the press from the front. They go as a team, make it so difficult for the defence to get out.
Yep.
And then once they win it back, they're so clinical. It's a lovely goal.
Possession changes hands. It's gone out, and it's a corner. Over it comes. It's away, not far enough.
I think you're right. I wish you were wrong again on that one, but I think you're right. I think they'll.
Ready for it.
Well, look at how long he drug it out. Stormer should have resigned a month ago. Look at how he drug it out a month. So what's Burnham going to do? The next fucking, what are they going to do? They're going to drag. They're like fucking Iran. They're going to walk the dog, you know?
Played into the
Till, like you say, they can implement all their nest egg plans and secure themselves.
I don't know how he's kept that out.
Yeah, it sucks knowing they're all crooks and everybody acting like it's not happening right in front of our fucking faces. I don't know. There was something about Keir Starmer.
It's put into the middle. Well, he's kept that out nicely. Pressure on. It'll be another corner.
Yeah.
Only half the job done there. Zico takes the ball away.
Yeah.
Chance to score.
Yeah, because the kill or be killed, like you say, till you get them on that back foot. You know what the saddest part is? Me and you spent a whole lifetime
Well, here's the replay.
suffering from their greed, you know?
The movements and the calm finish.
All the people whose lives would have been better. And I'm not talking about people who are just lazy. I'm talking about people who work. Just think, they could be doing 50% better than what they're doing if it wasn't for all the goddamn crooks in government. Hell, I'd probably be dead tomorrow for saying that one.
Well, that's knocked the stuffing out of them as they restart the action once more. And he's in now. Oh, talk about timing. And it's there. He's
Nah, but I never did like it. What it didn't even have a thing to do with his policies, man. Till I heard them. But Keir Starmer was just somebody who just didn't have it. Does that make any sense? Like,
Well, here it is again, and this is great pressure. High up the field. They didn't just go in ones and twos. They all go together.
yeah,
So difficult to play out. Then it's a nice finish after that.
no. I mean, if me, you, Jay, Rudders, and Keir Starmer's all having a conversation, I would defer to all of you. He would be last. That's how he's nothing. You know, he's nothing. Like, who cares what he thinks? God, he was so terrible.
Opportunity now. Well, it was always
Yeah.
and in the end it rose too high. Ooh, look at this. Ooh, worth a shot. A vital block.
It's not just the
There'll be
physicality.
more contracts signed.
Critical part of defending that. Brilliant.
Not through by Beckham. Oh, crucial tackle to deal with the danger. And the game comes to an end with the home fans in positive mood. That's the win they came to see.
Well, that was an emphatic result.
Immigrants. That part hurts my heart so bad as an American. Oh my God. Yeah, what you said so true. They'll just come out there because you said something on a tweet. God be damned. You know, like that boy who died over the other day.
Hello and thanks for joining us on a lovely day for a game. I'm
But think
Derek
about how
Ray,
many's went on you ain't heard about.
provided by Stuart Robson. And we should have a cracking contest.
Somebody leaked that one to let the shit get done.
Well, as is always the case, both teams will look to control the centre of the pitch. Whichever can do that will dominate.
They were more concerned about words than they were actions, like a bunch of bitches.
The referee gets us started. Settle in and enjoy if you can. Terrific. See you later. Oh, a great chance. Must be. No better sight for a player than an open goal in front of them. Easy.
Oh, I don't doubt it. After seeing that shit, the world feels that way. It's not just the UK.
It's an easy finish in the end, but what was the keeper thinking?
I guarantee you ask an American right now what's their biggest fear about going to the UK, seeing what happened to that boy. That's what. They're more worried about the words that come out of my mouth than my physical injuries. Well, we both know whether you say something I like or not, If you got shot and told me I was a faggot and I could suck your dick, I still wouldn't let you die because you got shot. You dig it? That's the way people are supposed to be. You know what I mean? We'll worry about the words later. Let's take care of the main problem now. And that fucking cop, I don't believe you have, son. What the fuck you talking about, you retarded motherfucker? That was disgusting.
What a chance here. Oh, yes, what a goal. Speed of thought, followed by a magnificently executed chip, with the goalkeeper helpless.
Well, here it is again, and it's all about the pace in transition. They're so quick to get out from the back, and what about the finish? That
Well, they deserve it.
ability to get that right. What
In my opinion, they fucking deserve it.
And the game restarts with the score 2-0.
I mean, good Lord, who gives a shit if he called him anything?
He's in here. And that is superb goalkeeping.
well, she's so highly regarded, and that's why she makes so
But still, either fucking way, I don't give a fuck what he called him. He should have not been handcuffed and died because of words. And that's what those faggots did. I seen the video, and you did too. They arrested the man because somebody said he said a word. Last time I checked, freedom of speech, bitches. I can call anybody whatever I want. Even though Sony is a bunch of bitches, and I can't say it on here.
You simply couldn't ask
Matter of fact is, you can say any word in the damn dictionary,
for a dream start.
and you can even make up your own. It does not give nobody the right to physically harm you. Period. That's how it works. Fags, you know?
awareness of space in the box, and then he shows a lot of composure with the finish. That's a clever goal.
And you know what the worst horse shit about it was? It's not that he got stabbed. It's that he got stabbed by a loophole. Meaning you're not allowed to carry a knife, but this guy can carry a knife. Because it's his... you-
And away we go again. 3-0 now.
That's my point. That's exactly my point.
It's become a question of just how many they'll get.
Dude, I was in the hospital the other day, and I said, this is against my religious freedoms. They said, what are you talking about? I said, in my religion, I have to smoke cigarettes every 3 to 6 hours to worship God. Well, they knew I was full of shit, and I didn't argue with them. You know what I mean? But that's the shit people do in England and get by with it.
And away we go again at 4-0 now.
You just hate seeing things happen in this world that should so easily not have happened.
Continues, but able to deal with the danger decisively. Well defended. This has to be. This time, and this is turning into one magnificent and memorable match. Yet another goal.
That dude's dad's cool. Well, he's got to be. To plot his revenge or they'd catch on to him. I'm going to tell you right now, if I was that kid's father, my life's mission would be to kill that cop. You know what?
Well, just look at this again. The speed of counter-attack.
The one that said, I don't think you are, mate. He's like, I've been stabbed, I can't breathe. He's like, I don't think so, mate. I would find that guy and I would fuck him. It's the first thing I'd do. And I'd tear him apart. That guy, well, I think that guy resigned, which is a good thing he did because he's a fucking piece of shit. Probably the guy worked with him who's like, I can't believe what I just fucking saw.
With the gap now a full 5-0. He'll take this on.
After he, yeah, everybody knows he's a piece of shit. Yeah, I just can't believe he cared more about words. I mean, that's such a gay fucking. Like I was talking about the empathy. I'm like, are they stupid or are they just so emotional that they can't? That words mean more.
Of course it's in. It's a masterclass in finishing to complete his hat-trick.
You know, you've seen the podcast with women talking with that weird voice. They're like, and you just didn't know how it felt. It's like, well, I got a pretty good idea how that dude felt. Being stabbed to shit and then being handcuffed and having a bunch of fucking twats worried about whether I called somebody the N-word. I don't give a fuck if he did. I don't give a shit what he called him. Fuck no, I don't. But goddamn Keir Starmer does, don't he?
And the velvet touches come away with it.
He should have pardoned that. Well, he should have. Well, it's too late for that. Never mind. But
The right option. What a chance.
there's a bunch of people in prison over there that ain't supposed to be, or ain't they?
Why she's such a good goalkeeper. She's got her angles absolutely right there.
Yeah, there's a whole lot should be, and a whole lot shouldn't be. Yeah, she gave it. He gave it to the mama, didn't he?
Here it comes. And that's the sort of corner that all supporters hate. You have to beat the first man.
Was accessory.
Trying to clear it. Moving forward under no real pressure. It gets better and better. An absolutely rampant display. There's no stopping them in this kind of mood.
Just look at this again. It's so hard to knock off the ball once he gets going. Of course the defending could be better, but that's a great individual goal.
A goal that might mean no way back. We restart once more. Decent chance. No scraps for the attackers to feed off. Hung on to the ball well. Pushing forward now to make
That's why they put you in the car together, is to record you.
played into the box. Oh, that's
I don't know if people know that, but if a cop puts you in a car with the person you're with, they're recording you to see how you'll incriminate yourself. That's just how it works.
Well, here it is again, and what can you say about this? That's a great bit of skill and a brilliant goal.
And velvet touches give the ball away. Oh, great work. What's next? Oh, what a chance. And it's all been sorted out by the goalkeeper. Now here comes the press. Teeing up the chance now. Good save from the keeper.
Yeah.
What a kick played in. And the referee's whistle brings
Which will be time served or none at all. Which she won't get. That'll never stick. Just give them that.
And we're off for the second half.
Well, it's insurance. I think that's why they do it, to be honest. Meaning, if they behave that 5 years, why keep them another 5? But if they show to be a menace, well, they don't. I actually don't think they think about either one. Some of them, they don't care about rehabilitation. I'll tell you why. Because you can't vote when you're a felon. You can't get a job when you're a damn felon. So if you get convicted as a felon, you go to jail for 10 years, and you serve the whole 10 years. You get out. You've done your time. You paid your due to society, and yet you're still a criminal. I mean, I'm not one, but I've known guys that have been through this, and that I've tried to hire to work, and I'm like, there's some of the, this is the best. They're a felon. Fuck him. I mean, so there I am stuck. It's like, God damn, this guy ain't gonna do nothing wrong. He's one of the best. You know, when people have been in jail for 10 years, all they've been doing is working out and studying, or they're fucking up. Like, you know what I mean? And if they're not fucking up, they're going on the up and up because they ain't got no bad habits unless they want to, unless they really try. But yet, that's back when I talk of the felons I'm talking about are felons from back from the 70s, like when if you got caught with a joint, you'd go to jail for 5 years. You dig what I'm saying? So maybe nowadays it's different. I will say I should have made that clear when I said that. Yeah, nowadays you steal an iPhone, you're a felon. But you can murder somebody, be a felon too, and they treat you just the same. Which I don't know. You're stealing iPhones. Who the fuck steals a phone? You ever see videos on the internet where people are stealing people's phones? Well, I seen them and I was like, who in the hell steals somebody's phone? Yeah, I just thought it was a weird thing to steal. I don't know. Over here, it'd be reported stolen if you couldn't sell it to nobody. That's why I never. I guess like in Brazil and shit doesn't matter. Yeah, over here you can steal somebody's phone, and if you try to activate it, it's gonna be like that phone was stolen. So I guess it's just the law.
Well, as you can see, they finished this really easily. They don't give the keeper a chance, do they? That's a good goal.
Well, that's what I mean, though. But the IMEI number is always there. That's why I never understood why they stole them. I mean, no matter what, the IMEI without the SIM is still that number, and it's going to show when you put a SIM in it. So I never understood. Like I say, I guess in like I think it's mainly Brazil. I don't know. Did they steal them in England? Which I guess if they take, I guess if they take them though, I just now thought about something, huh? No, but I bet they send them overseas, don't they? I didn't even think about that. I bet they steal the phones and they give them to like IRGC motherfuckers and shit. Is why they're stealing them, man. Really? Yeah. Well, I understand that, but I still don't understand the value of stealing the phone, though, unless you're sending it overseas. Like, yeah.
defending here. The keeper is left totally exposed. It's an easy goal in the end, but well done.
Yeah. No, I just always thought it was an odd thing I'd see on the internet. I'm like, who? It's like, what am I guess it's just, I guess. But how much is the phone anymore?
Struggling to keep the ball.
Yeah, at retail.
This has to be. That's brilliant. That really is. Spotted the chance to lift it over the keeper and did it perfectly.
Well, here it is again. He goes past his mark.
I guess you're right about that. I mean, I wouldn't personally, but I know you're right.
Technical ability to get
Me, I'm like, it's used. I'll give you $100. I don't give a fuck if it costs 2,000. Hey, well, that's kind of what I'm saying. It's like, oh, it's used, $100. That's it. I don't give if it was $10,000, $100.
Excellent progress and it continues. And set up the chance. Oh, just over. Only that could have been hit from a metre or so further back.
That's true. That's true. You're right. Some people. I'm like you. I like new shit.
The ball. And it must be.
No, I don't do that.
That's defending of the highest quality.
The pressure relentless. Thinking this on. Oh,
Yeah, I
brilliant.
bought
He got it.
back when Trump got elected. The immigration shit went down more than we knew, and I had these. I guess they were Armenians, probably. And he's like, "Look, I got my kid in the back," and then he opened the door, and he had like 12 kids. Two of them were breastfeeding on mama, and he had all this iPhone shit. And he's like, "You want the phone?" I was like, "I don't need the phone." And he had earbuds and a watch. Finally, I bought them off of him for $140, and then I sold them for $140. So basically, it was a waste of my time. But he's like, "I'm trying to get to Chicago."
Ball lost
I
and
was like, "I think you're supposed to be going to Mexico, man."
now this might be
And he's like, "Nah, nah."
it's a pretty good
But it didn't hit me at the time. By the way, when this happened, I didn't even have no idea what was going on. But like months later, I was like, "Oh shit, those motherfuckers was illegal immigrants." They're, you know what I mean?
into the box. That's another wonderful piece of pressing.
Nah, but kids like AirPods. So I gave the watch and the earpods to my boss to give to his,
Lead on it. This one.
one of them to his son, one of them to his daughter.
Well, what an excellent
One of them had one of them didn't have the other. And I said, "Well, I'll fix the pair."
clever passing and energy.
Hold on, Stuart. They might be in. And that is superb goalkeeping.
Well, she's so highly regarded, and that's why she makes so many good saves.
I couldn't keep up with earbuds if you paid me $1,000,000. You know what? Do you wear them?
Into the box it goes. And that's been nicely won by the defence. Should score here.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. The wireless things.
Oh, it's a goal.
Can you keep up with them?
Really nicely finished.
Well, let's see this again. The vision to play this through ball is super.
Yeah, my sister bought the Sony ones, the big fancy PlayStation ones. She done lost one of them. And I was like, that's why I didn't buy them. I was like, there ain't no way in hell I could keep up with that. I mean, I'd have to go out of my way to keep up with it.
Off we go then after a goal that could very well be the
You know what else is funny? I noticed the international voice now for mocking people is Keir Starmer. Did you notice that? For mocking people, like whenever you mock somebody, you're like blah 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 blah. You know how you'd say somebody said something and then you mock them, be like blah blah blah. I've noticed everybody is using Keir Starmer's voice now. Have you noticed that shit, dude? Everybody talks like him when they do that now. It used to be like blah blah blah, like a Karen. Now everybody's doing a Keir. You know, watch now that I said that, and you're going to notice it. Everybody mocks stuff now like that. He will be remembered that way forever. As you watch, you're going to notice it. I guarantee you something. You're going to start noticing it. Do it. I bet you can do a good mockery voice of it. Mock something.
It's an easy goal in the end, but well taken.
He goes, meep, meep. And then, did you see when he did that? Sound like the Roadrunner down at the House of Parliament. I didn't see that. He called them sausages. Oh, Lord. No, I didn't see that one. Oh, my goodness. That's funny. When they released the sausages. Is that what he said? Oh, my God. That poor man. I like the way Trump talks about it because he's like, he's a nice man. Yeah. Oh, yeah. No, there ain't no. Oh, I know it. And it stuck out, man. It really, like, I'm just a regular guy doing a regular job in the middle of nowhere. And I'm like, why? That guy seems like such a pussy to me, you know? And like we were saying, not even having a fight about it. It's just like, good Lord, man. Will you have a pair? And then when he left, he did that shit about his wife over his kids. He was talking about his wife. I wonder if she's left him yet. I feel like that's going to happen. Yeah. God, that was hard to watch. That was hard to watch. Yeah, man. It sucks when you are embarrassed for somebody else. You know what I mean? You're like, oh, God, please stop now. No, he just made it. Yeah, no kidding. I got a kick out of SNL UK version doing him and Lammy. Did you see any of that?
Well, here's another look, and you can see what a good finish this is. He holds off the defender brilliantly and keeps his composure. That's a great goal.
Yeah, Donald Trump called him. He said, oh, Lammy, I hope he's not mad at me. I can't do the Keir Starmer voice thing, but He kind of talks through he talks through his nose in a way, don't he?
Always done well to get past his man. And it's comfortably dealt with by the goalkeeper.
Hey, why did you remember the blonde girl? Not Teresa May, but the Lizzie girl. What? Yeah, why'd she quit? 'Cause there's been a bunch of them.
The ball sent safely away. He's beaten his marker here. And the keeper reads it well and saves. Here it comes.
Andy Burnham style.
A move that had much promise, but it's a promise broken. And it's comfortably gathered. On they go under no real pressure. And this could be. It's the second goal. Two early scores to delight their supporters.
Well, let's take another look, and it's a very good goal.
Didn't execute nothing.
They've been excellent.
Big. Oh, I kicked her in the ass.
2-0 then, as we get started again.
Yeah, I always wondered. That's one you never hear about in America.
Well, that looked goal-bound at
Like,
first, but it's ended up in the crowd. Goes on past the defender. Having a look. Off the crossbar. And the play breaks down.
Well, so unlucky not to score there. So close to reducing the deficit.
Nicely played. And he's through here. It's a pretty good save by the keeper.
mm. Well, that's why I asked about her, because I remember Risha or Richie, whatever. Yeah, I remember Johnson, but people said Liz Truss, and I was like, I don't even remember that happening.
And all a bit wild out there currently.
So she was that short, because I didn't remember her even. I seen her on an interview, and it said former prime minister.
Speed off the line and a top-class stop. Brilliant stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, I was always wondering about her. Because I've seen her on, well, that's why I was wondering who the hell she was, because it said former prime minister, and I was like, I remember Tony Blair, I remember Johnson. I don't remember Liz Truss. When the hell did she? You know, I thought she did it like sometime in the late 80s for like a short time. I was like, I don't even know who the hell she is. Yeah, she probably is younger than we are, ain't she?
Have a go here. Oh, superb.
Yeah, but I mean, just in the point of not knowing where she fit in, I was like, I don't recall ever hearing that name before.
And the corner is fired in. And further clear they go. There's surely no throwing this one away.
Well, here
Well, who was the one? Who was the one that had to quit because it was a girl about her house? I thought that was her. Something happened about. Oh,
Well, the game restarts amidst a dominant first-half performance. The scoreline
see, I'm
is
glad I asked you because I thought that was who Liz Truss was.
no sign of stopping yet. This could be. And another goal. It seemed all over before, but there's another to really seal it.
Is that the big, tall, redheaded bitch?
Here, he's just eased that beyond the keeper.
Oh, yeah, I know who you're talking about. Yeah, old Red. God, she's trying to get to the top, ain't she? I can't either. That bitch wants it so bad you know she don't need to be there.
So back underway, 4-0 now, and you wonder if there's to be further punishment.
Look like a fucking yeah,
And the run goes on. It gets
yeah.
better and better. An absolutely rampant display. There's no stopping this
She's not fit to be a senator in the United States of America, man. Let alone England. I'm serious.
And off we go again with the gap now a full 5-0. He's beaten his marker here. And that's two for him today. A superb performance. They can't contain him.
Yeah. Turns out passion doesn't have much reason. I don't know if you ever knew that or not.
Allowed to go a long way with this. And it's on now. And he always had that cover.
How happy? Did I lose you? Oh yeah.
Into the box it goes. Good defending.
I do you.
Decent looking attack.
Yeah, that really did stop the move in its tracks.
Getting closer. He's in here. That will be a corner.
Yeah, that Angela Rayner, the big redhead, if that's the one. Yeah. Hmm.
Now, surely. And this is turning into one magnificent and memorable
She
goal.
wants to be the one, don't she? Yeah, I don't trust her. I don't trust that bitch.
Again, look at the way he glides past the defender to create space for himself. And then through on goal, you never really had any doubt that he wouldn't slot that away. It's a cool finish.
Yeah, she tries to pull a man look off while still being a woman. Old fat bitch ought to be shoveling shit on Diddley Squat Farm, as far as I'm concerned.
And on that whistle, the first half comes to an end.
Nah, she's trouble. I can tell it. She was deputy prime minister. Look at now that explains everything. Why Keir Starmer's prime minister. You just told me a big secret. If she was deputy prime minister, that redheaded bitch fucking run that little boy like a goddamn rented mule. You know it? And she'll do the same thing to Andy Burnham, won't she? Because those little pussies have never had a piece of ass in their life, and a big old fucking manly redhead saying, I'll suck your little dick, you twat. They'll listen to every word she says, won't they? Yeah, fucking hellfires. That's Dick Cheney of England in woman form. Next thing you know, y'all gonna be in war. And she's gonna be head of the weapons company. Good Lord.
And it's not good enough defensively. They're slow to react, don't get tight enough, and don't deal with the situation.
I thought Burnham was gonna be bad. I didn't realize she's behind the scenes. She's still in there too, right? I got a prediction for you. October. Next general election's what? September, October? Right now?
Yeah, he really did anticipate where that ball was going. Oh, a great chance. And they've scored. A goal to get the stadium jumping. Well, let's take another look, and you have to say the defending is so poor. That's far too easy. The keeper had no chance there.
Oh, what?
Possession changes hands.
Master.
Decent effort. But it's a tame try, or at least that's how the goalkeeper's made it appear.
Nah. Right now, I say it's Raina. I mean, if there was an election, Lowe and Farage. What do you think? But everybody who hates Farage and Lowe will love Raina. That's my theory.
Yeah, what a remarkable save. He was so alert there.
Yeah, that's Lowe, ain't it? Rupert Lowe.
Referee not happy with the challenge. I'm afraid that's careless. And he's hit that from miles out. And that's not a...
That's always been my argument with English politics. When you got 5 parties, you're just stealing votes.
Opening up the opposition at will, and while we've seen some really poor defending, their attacking play has been excellent.
He's in here. And they've snuffed out the threat.
Yeah, positioning spot on there.
Oh, could be a chance here. Decent chance. And there's his second of the match. Leading the way for the team.
It's spooky because I believe you.
We're inside the final quarter of an hour now. Wasteful possession of liquid football. There's something on here, a chance to attack.
Yeah. Yeah, actually, they do the opposite. They motivate other people to get their ass out there.
And they've got it back now. What a chance here. It's in. And of course it's in. It's a masterclass in finishing to complete his hat-trick.
Well, I hope it turns out better over there. Because you say it, you're old enough. Things was going downhill bad. You know?
Well, just look at the defending here. The keeper is left totally exposed. It's an easy goal in the end, but well taken.
Yeah.
Ball rolling again, and if there were any doubts, they're surely settled now. Having a look.
No, you're 100% right. Yeah. They try to do what I've done, and you've probably done it. Just be like, yeah, it'll be okay. I got to keep on keeping on, and it'll be okay. I'm going to eat the same sandwich today or whatever. But nah, man, it got a little bit fucking, shit got weird. Especially Joe Rogan does a joke. He said, we lost a lot of people during COVID, and most of them are still alive. And boy, that's the damn truth. Yeah, that's the damn truth.
Liquid football struggling to keep the ball here. Going for it.
Yeah, I mean, it's true, ain't it? That's why it's so funny.
Well cut out.
Yeah, because you could tell who was. I didn't take it, dude. And not because I'm some rebel
He got himself set.
or anything else. I was like,
Decision.
I'm young enough, healthy enough. Hell, even when I went to the hospital the other day, they're like, "Do you have COVID?" I was like, no, not that I know of.
Well, first of all, where's the defending? They're all over the
But they knew asking me. I was like, fuck you. COVID's a common cold. It's been a common cold. I was an 80s child. People got colds all the time. It was not a damn global pandemic like the Spanish flu, you dipshits. You know, I just hope COVID was the big one because I've been forecasting for years, since 2014. I watched a documentary in 1999 about the Spanish flu. And everything they made us do during COVID was in it. But before COVID happened, a boy I worked with who was young, he was always talking about war. I said, the war's not going to be the next big thing. It'll be a pandemic. We're past due. And sure enough, it hit like clockwork. When the hell was the Spanish flu and when the hell was COVID? I think you're going to find they were exactly 100 years apart.
Being delivered. Have a go here. It's still in there. And the game comes
But we got COVID now that it's over with.
food. That's the win.
It wasn't as deadly as the Spanish flu. What do you think? You think it was?
full of energy and
Yep. It hit old, young. Exactly. So are you? Yeah. Yeah, I remember swine flu, avian, H1N1. Uh, there was many. I don't think we've had the next Spanish flu yet. I thought COVID was it, but do you think? What do you think? You think COVID wasn't the next Spanish flu? But there's also the thing: the more dangerous the virus, the more quickly it's contained. Meaning,
Well, nights like these are just what you hope for as a spectator. A warm welcome. My name is Derek Ray, and
well, I
today's
mean, usually
tactical chart
a
is
deadly virus.
without doubt
We've been fortunate enough.
to bring genuine
A deadly
how
virus
do you see it
like
myself?
Ebola
Pleasure to be
is
here.
not as
It's been a
contagious
dream
as the
coming all
common
this way.
cold, which is COVID.
Certainly been buzzing in here ahead of
You
the
know,
game.
imagine if Ebola went airborne like the old movie Outbreak. You get what I'm saying?
Well shown inside. And a goal! Not bad for starters. They take an early lead.
That, yeah, that was a good movie. That was a good movie. Yeah, Dustin Hoffman and Rene Russo. And she stuck herself, which is the worst nightmare of a hospital worker. You stuck yourself with the. He's like, oh shit. Yeah.
So the Terriers get the action going again, having conceded. Let's find out if they can come up with any inspiration
I don't
themselves.
know. 20 years we'll have another big one, maybe. I don't know.
Committed to
AI
pace.
might get ahead of it.
And in with a real chance. They've overgone and grabs another one. Two goals in quick
It's
succession.
weird if you growed up and you watched Terminator 2 and now you know what's happening in the world. You're like, did we not learn? It's like racism. Did we not learn this like 35 fucking years ago
Really clever
about
read.
how not to let
To beat the defender.
computers run everything
Balls to him. He's
and not to judge people by the color of their skin? Did we not learn this lesson 30 years ago? Apparently not. I mean, I felt like we already figured this out, but we're still like having a problem with it, you know?
So back underway with the lead standing at 2-0. Oh, he's through here. And a third goal! This is breathtaking to watch.
Well, if we take another look, he just glides past his man. The defender just can't live with him. And as soon as he's through 1v1 with the keeper, he just smashes it. Such power in the strike. It's brilliant.
This is looking rather comfortable for them. 3-0.